In this video, we'll go over how RFID 26-bit Wiegand devices operate and some key tips for optimizing their performance and preventing false readings by limiting the radio transmitter distance and using debounce settings. First, let's discuss how these Wiegand devices function. The Wiegand protocol allows a peripheral device like an RFID reader to communicate credential data to the main access control panel over just a few wires, which includes CellGate devices such as the Watchman and OmniPoint series. As the RFID credential comes within range of the reader, it converts the credential data into a digital code and rapidly transmits it through the data lines to the Watchman or EPM for verification. The device automatically tries to read any tag within its range, whether assigned to that device or not. This broad reading capability can potentially cause delays or congestion during entry or exit processes. One potential issue with RFID readers is that the radio waves they transmit to read credentials can travel too far in some environments. This could potentially allow unauthorized readings from outside the intended area. Say you have a busy road right outside of the driveway to your business. You do not want the reader to pick up RFID tags of passing cars. You need to limit the RFID range to the area where cars will be pulling up to the gate. To prevent this, most quality RFID readers allow you to adjust and limit the transmit power or read range of the radio module. Adjusting the read range to the location prevents the reader from picking up credentials beyond your desired perimeter. You need to limit the read range to only as far as needed for convenient authorized access. This will depend on the location. One way to test this is to make adjustments to the RFID transmission range while holding an RFID tag at varying distances. Continue to measure it in increments until the gate no longer opens. At that point, adjust it as necessary. In addition to transmit distance, using debounce settings is another way to improve reliability and prevent false credential readings. When using a credential such as a clicker or access code, the debounce is a period of time where the credential cannot be used again. For example, if your debounce is set to 5 seconds and you just used your clicker, the device will not recognize a second click for 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, the clicker will work again. Debounce time should be set to the amount of time it takes for the gate to fully open and close. This will optimize functionality of your gate or door. Implementing these measures will help prevent false readings and ensure smooth, authorized entry and exit processes. Proper debouncing prevents multiple reads of the same credentials. This allows the network to allow all valid signals to go through and minimizes clutter on the network. It also makes the entry logs easier to read. Combining an optimized read range with debounce settings configured for your environment can really enhance the accuracy and consistency of your RFID solutions. So in summary, limit the RFID transmit power and read range to only what's needed for authorized access. Enable debounce filtering to screen out duplicate uses of the same codes, and you'll have a secure, reliable RFID access control setup. Remember, our CellGate customer support team is always available to assist you if you encounter any issues or need further guidance.